Okay, so this is like take 3. I've been preparing this pickled ginger, which is 10 servings, 6 ounces of thinly sliced ginger, 4 ounces of whey or natural mineral water with, what was I trying to say? With 3 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of honey. So I've already combined the apple cider vinegar, the whey, and the honey, and we've got about a cup of liquid on there with some ginger. When you're done with this, you want the whey to be covering the ginger, so it's a little bit of sticking out, so we are going to have to put some more in anyway. I'm also going to put a little more honey on top because I like it sweeter. I'm going to be eating this with fish mostly is what I got this week. They gave me, I don't know, 6 swordfish steaks for free because they were going to throw them out. They're like, I was like, I think these is bad. And the other lady working there says, no, let him smell it. He might want it. And I was like, yeah, those are fine. I'll take those. So that was pretty sick. And then I got this, they call it blue line tuna, which is just tuna with like a line in it. I don't know. It's Atlantic bluefin tuna. It's fresh. It's not sushi grade, which is nice. I got a deal of it because I bought a bunch for $9.99 a pound. So it's a pretty big week of, winning with food. Picked up cherry tomatoes at the farmer's market. Luckily, they're still coming in at my boss's greenhouse. That's pretty nice. Some other tomatoes, and I took some more greens to the rabbit rescue. Yeah, life's good. So thank you for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are getting some value out of this stuff. Just some knife school tips real quick. Hold your food like this when you cut it. It helps you control it better, but you're also not going to cut your fingers off. You see, keep your fingers in instead of out. This is just pretty basic stuff. So I spent some time in the kitchen, I used to like to cook, and now I'm really like lazy and spoiled. I just put stuff on a plate. Somebody said, I forget where I saw it, I think it was a tweet, somebody said like, yeah, like this stuff is pretty simple and it kind of seems boring at first, but like once you start eating this way and get into it, you'll be spoiled because you learn to appreciate the flavors of the of raw foods. And like this is gonna take, like this is, I've already spent like 15 minutes doing this, and it's gonna take me another probably 15 minutes. Like it's gonna take me 30 minutes to do this. Yeah, I hate that. It sucks. But the plus side is it's gonna last me a while when I make a bunch. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because this is delicious. It's gonna be great with my fish this week. I'm really gonna enjoy that. So anyway, it's getting hard. I need to sharpen this knife. So in terms of thickness, like this is a little too thick. Oh, this one's good. Like this is pretty good. Like, well, yeah, like this thickness is pretty good. It's a little bit too thick on the end there, but that's okay. We'll just slice it in half. Toss it in. Yeah, so you want like little pieces like this is pretty good. Like, oh yeah, this is really good. But yeah, this is probably like as big as you want it. That might be too big, but I like it. I like the pickled ginger. Again, you can eat it with any meat, red or white, doesn't matter. The thinner it is, the faster it's going to absorb the juices and pickle. So you want that. This lasts for 2 months. So, just FYI. Yeah, and I don't know if I would use frozen ginger. Frozen ginger peels like really easy too, but I don't know. That's up to you. So like these are pretty good and thin. Yeah, I like these. I like those. And break it up before you throw it in. Yeah, ginger's great. I like juicing it as well. You can also put it in your juice. You can also put it on things like if you have arthritis. It's supposedly good with that to just like apply topically. It's like a little poultice or whatever. Yeah, I find that when it's in my juice, it really helps my appetite and helps a little bit with mental clarity. So that's, one thing you can do, especially with like beets. Beets, I made some one time with beets, lemon, asparagus, ginger, carrot, and it was awesome. It was like one of the best juices I ever made. It was very alkalizing. It was very good too. The asparagus, yeah, is really nice to juice as well. So I really liked that. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Grateful for the... Oh yeah, I got a bunch of oysters too. I've been eating a bunch of oysters recently. You saw my oyster video. It's I can't imagine not having oysters like once a week. My hair is growing in hella fast now. I cut it last January, and it's already almost longer than it was, and it's November. And I think that's because I've been spamming the oysters for the past like 4 or 5 months. So that's pretty cool, but I'm going to cut my hair, I think, to treat it a little bit, treat the scalp with some fats so I don't lose so much hair. I've been doing the peppercorn stuff, and I think that's helping. It's at least making the color better, so we'll see. It's a little too early to tell. Yeah, I just made a bunch of it, and I've got it in a little vial, and I strained out, or I skimmed off the juice that was on top of the peppercorns in the mixture, because I was like putting peppercorns in my hair, and it was getting all dusty and getting in my eyes. But yeah, so there's that. But we'll see in a few more weeks, maybe, how well that's helping. I took some before pictures, but I'm also putting fats in my hair and stuff, and like I said, eating the oysters. My hairline hasn't gone anywhere, but my hair is thinning a little bit up top. I learned about the Norwood Reaper meme, which I'm like at a level 2, which isn't too bad, and my dad, he didn't have a lot of hair loss. He still has like most of his hair. He's starting to lose a little bit again. He started to lose a little bit again in like his back, but he's not really on the diet or anything. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's getting old. But, yeah, I think if you get enough raw fats inside you, it will help, everywhere, so the key is like internal and external fats. It's not just applying stuff to the scalp. Of course, washing your hair with eggs is good. I'd recommend that for sure. Janice would use vegetable juice with an egg in it to help like degrease his hair. Sometimes you can use urine. I've done that before. It doesn't smell, especially if you like let it sit and then wash it out. It's not bad. So it helps with it's just nutrients and stem cells. So it's kind of nice. I'm getting dry here. I haven't really eaten much today. Woke up and went to the market, and then donated the rabbit greens and ran my errands and drove back home. Almost lost some tomatoes there. Okay. Yeah, thin strips. You want thin strips. Yeah. So I've been meaning to make this recipe. The reason I got the ginger was I was trying to make some. It's called jiaosam. It looks like a very delicious Southeast Asian recipe. It's a mixture of ginger, scallions, cilantro, garlic, chilies, sugar / honey, fish sauce, cilantro, did I say that? Anyway, yeah, you mix all that stuff together, and it's supposedly like really good. Like, it's got like that umami, hot and sweet. Oh, and lime juice. Yeah, like half a cup of lime juice. So, yeah, I'm gonna make a primal version of it. Again, that's why I went and bought the ginger, and I got, you know, all the ingredients basically, except I have been having a hell of a time finding fresh anchovies or sardines. Now, I did find some frozen ones, whole ones, which I could thaw, and I would make like an impromptu fish sauce with them. But yeah, the thing about fish sauce is that they make it by layering fish in a jar, raw fish in a jar, and then they just like cover it with salt in layers. So there's a lot of salt in there, and I'm not too crazy about that because I don't have salt in my diet, so I kind of want to keep it that way, because the recipe does call for a half a cup of fish sauce, and a serving of fish sauce has like 60% of your sodium daily value in it, so that's like more than a gram, which is a lot of salt. So even though that just comprises like a fraction of the recipe, I'd rather not do that. So I'm devising some ways of making fish sauce. I've thought about making, like, just fermenting the fish, like make high fish, and just do it without the salt and see what that does, because you actually end up like straining everything to get the bones and bits out. And I think the reason that might still work is because there's you put the whole fish in. So when you put the whole fish in, you get the enzymes from the stomach. So that's what helps like break everything down. And you may not need salt, but they say you need salt to prevent it from going rancid. So I think the salt helps the bacteria activity in a way such that it helps the flavor. So I don't know. That's what I was like gonna do, but I said, well, you know what, hell, I have this ginger, I might as well try and use it. So what's we got here? We got almost 3 cups of ginger, so we're gonna go for a whole 4 cups, I think. And yeah, a spoon, I don't know, I've tried to do like 3 takes of this, and it always, you know, I got this nifty little neck thing I made with a hanger instead of spending like $20 on TikTok Shop for the magnetic hands-free phone recording device. So that's a win for me, but it's a little delicate. It's a little delicate. If this video just stops abruptly, I'm not going to re-record it. I'm just going to upload this. Because we've got the recipe in there. You guys are seeing what I can do, or what you need to do, and you got some useful tidbits, a little diet info, a little bit about ginger, and some knife school. So that's going to be the way it is. And you know, I may even just cut it off early because, like, all I'm going to do is add some more whey in here, and then put like honey on top, like another tablespoon or 2. Well, probably. I made about a cup, so I'll probably do another 3 tablespoons if that's like per cup. Well, I might do 4 because like I said, I like it sweet. So we'll add another 12 tablespoons of whey. Well, actually, we need to cover it with whey, and 3, 6, 9 of apple cider vinegar. So that's good. So, yep, it's coming to be fall and winter again, which isn't really great in Ohio because it just gets really gray and kind of shitty. I mean, I enjoy the cold and everything, but the sun's really great and healing. I definitely notice a big difference in the summer when I have the sun. You know, my skin's better and my mood's okay. You know, generally it's like a lot better than it used to be, you know, before doing the diet. And if I eat more high meat, it'd probably be a little better. But I just don't have a taste for it too much anymore. I will eat it occasionally. Yeah, so this pickled ginger is going to be really good with swordfish I got a great deal. They gave me 5 or 6 steaks for free because they were going to throw it out. They're like, this is bad. I said, no, it's not. I'll take it. And they're like, well, we can't sell it. So I just took it. It was pretty awesome. And then I got the bluefin tuna, or blue line tuna, which is basically just tuna, but I guess it's the time of year they harvest it. It's like bigger this time of year. I don't know. It was 15 a pound. I got it for 9 because I bought like several pounds, and it was fresh, which is another plus, because usually the tuna you get is usually like sushi grade in a lot of places, so it's been frozen, but this tuna has not been frozen, so I seized the opportunity. I hope they have more next week. I'll have to call them and ask. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Plop. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I got one more log here. We'll do. But we're running out of time anyway. I don't want to make this 20 minutes, so anyway, yeah, this is basically the pickled ginger recipe and some other tidbits you might find useful. I'm just kind of relishing the hands-free aspect. You know, I don't make these videos to be like viral. I don't really edit them. My editing so far goes as pausing when I had no hands-free device. Now I don't have a hands-free device, so I can just yap and prepare foods or whatever. So I'd be doing more of that. So definitely when I figure out how to do the jiao recipe, I think that's going to be really good, because I've been looking for like that sweet, spicy, you know, that like really good flavor like you get in cooked foods. So I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be like a really great sauce to have and use. I'll put in a little lemon juice to offset the lime, because it's a lot of lime juice. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. So I guess what I'll do now is, so what I'm doing here with this strainer is I'm straining out a bit of the curds, because I'm using whey. Usually when I have whey, it's just from the sour cream, because I separate my own cream. As you can see, there's still sour cream in there, but there's a lot of whey and some curds. So we're just going to fill her up. And we're going to get rid of that, because we don't want too much of that in there, do we? No. It like breaks up when you pour it in, so I'm trying to get it off. And yeah, it's just a little bit, I don't really care. Okay, so that's good there. And then we're going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. What is that, 9? And we are using the Fairchilds. I'm liking that. I'm liking the Fairchilds. 2 bottles, $22, shipping included. That's a pretty sweet deal. Oopsie. So yeah, and then we're just gonna seal this with honey. Yeah, that's probably good. Okie dokie. Yeah, putting your honey in glass is a good idea, but this is really convenient for me. So, our whole world is plastic. Microplastics are the spice of life, basically. So that's how that is. So yeah, we've got it's a little milky from the cream, but I think we'll be okay because there's so much apple cider vinegar in there. Anyway, that's pickled ginger. I'm going to top this off with some more, and that's basically it. That's what it should look like when you're done. I hope you find that helpful.